Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tyler Luke is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Working now from the gun. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Dialing up a pass here on 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
They're going for this. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
This pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence. Coming into this building, they can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hits him on the out route. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Here's a throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They're going to try and throw it here. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
18, Pioneer. 18, Cardinals.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got the first down grab and still going. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
Ready up.
Out of the gun to give to ETN. He's able to drive that final backyard. Tackled there by Mike Green.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
60 vices, 60 vices.
Setting up to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're out, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. Now after they're tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. B'More off the play fake. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Well, if you can't get your hands on the ball and take it away, next best thing, knock it down. That's the job of every defender out there, and he made sure that one wasn't completed.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's got to gain a 6 there. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running once more with Henry. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense to the line fast. 1st down throw for Jackson. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Flying down the middle of Henry. Trucks the defender. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He rolls to his right. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and short.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
4th down, here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it. And Lamar doing what he does oh so often, Brock. Sliding in safe after picking up the 1st. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
They go play fake with Jackson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home outside.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Jackson now on 3rd. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Complete Derrick Henry. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
And he just get the play off. Flushed out of the pocket. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're backed up deep on their own side for this possession. First down, play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
19.
They're throwing it. That's him on the quick hitter. And they'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Able to find Strange here. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Looking in the air here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. 2nd and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have 2 choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, report.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down, here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Looking quickly here.
First down.
Play action now with Jackson. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
41. Jaguars 7. Tyler Luke.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd and long for him here. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Collects this at the 35. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10. At their own 44-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Connects on the crosser. Jukes away from one. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone on 1st. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-possession game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing now off the play action. He brings it in. And he's going to have this one down to the 28.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, 18, right here. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. It's inside the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go. 19.
No run, ETN. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 7. Brings up
Second and goal. They're going to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars chop some of the lead off before the half. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Cade. With some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Jaguars 14.
On now is Cook to kick this away.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
Flowers now to return it. And he's out a little short of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens butt racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens grow the lead now to 22 points.
Jaguars 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
To kick off for Baltimore.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one. You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Throwing from the gun. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's second and 20. Pass play now. Way through, but he lost the football. And the Ravens make the recovery. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and then next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough of that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
B'More off the play fake. Headed out right. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Roop tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Seven Pirates, ready.
Now throw to start the drive. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Working now from the gun. He gets this one to Strange. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Jaguar first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I'll throw it. Caught, nice gain left side. At the 20. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
It was a drive that was all about scratching and calm. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Flowers now to return it. Making some progress here. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10.
No, we changed it.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Buying some time right. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first down, Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Forced out to his right. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Lamar throwing again. This one's to Andrews out right. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. He rolls to his right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Jackson now on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Reed, they'll hand off to Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Hey, middle.
Play action now with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. This gets the 1st and more. He's going to have this one down to the 20. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But and that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
shot. Go ahead. Shot.
Lamar now from the gun. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On the set.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 2nd and inches at the 28-yard line.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready, set.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches.
Go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the gun, ETN gets it. He's not going to get there. The defense attacked to deny the marker, and now a chance at a stand here with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are going to take over after the return. He stopped at the 45. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender.
Wide open down the field, and he has it! And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Read option on 1st down. He's going to keep it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there, and they catch it behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Andrew snags another one. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Another score for him this game. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
3rd down from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And this one is launched downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Down, they'll throw for it. Throw is caught by the back. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Lamar off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. In the hurry up here. Play action. Here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Quick, ready?
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. 3rd and long for him here. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars get it back on the final play of the quarter. Nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's Jaguar football, but this late, that lead, likely too much for them to overcome. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's now second and
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Second down pass play coming. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Offensive line fast.
brings up third down.
19 Lions.
Here he goes, third and long. Decent game here, but short of the first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's fourth down.
70 Lions. Go.
Here he goes, gotta have this on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Now Jackson off the play action. Rolling out to his left. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
A gain of 31 yards. First down.
We go play fake with Jackson. Headed out right. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And that'll bring up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Lamar's going to keep this one. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
Hey, middle.
Play action now with Jackson. Finding Flowers. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it fourth and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Trying to run with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens continue adding on to that lead.
Jaguars 21. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
60 Bobcats. Come on. Set.
They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing on seconds. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle, trap 60, trap 60. Hawk,
Here's ETN on first down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up second and 11 at the 31.
Working now from the gun. Complete left side to Thomas. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Ready? Hawk, check, 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 check. Hey, smash. No street. Ready?
Third and long. They're going to throw. Completes another one to Thomas. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Following the play, we've got whistles for an injury timeout. It looks like somebody on the offense. Yeah, there's Brian Thomas. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Pack the 60, pack the 60. Check smash, check smash.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, here's Lamar. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Cougar 19.
Throw on 2nd and 10. Jump off caught by his back. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Go.
He's going to throw this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. He's going to throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. Sit up.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Caught near the goal line. It is for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens are running them out of the building. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, Alpha, sit up.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. I heard this a lot. Blitz coming here, Jackson. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And they'll continue adding to their lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
1st down throw for Jackson. Andrews snags another one. Touchdown, Baltimore. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. He loses it on the hit. Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that's incomplete. Wanting to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
That's him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
ETN on 3rd down. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Like, they give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
Gets him on the in route. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Well, they're going to throw out of the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got 1 more snap coming up. This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. One final shot here. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.